Warning, 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 warning. This is a Emergency Broadcast. Code Red, hold on, Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law, and here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 114th episode, I believe it is.
That sounds about right. 114.
So, we have no guests tonight, of course, sorry to say.
How do you feel about that, Uncle?
Not good.
No?
We call those numbers out immediately, because I might have somebody listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll put the live call-in number. If you're able to call in, please do so. 252-301-2255. You can speak with us live on air Friday night.
This is a live show, and you're welcome to speak up.
Ochelli.com. We go live Friday nights.
Friday night.
Uncle, I do have something that you'll be pleased to hear. We were just talking about Chuck and I at the end of my show, the previous hour. We were talking about our plans for New Year's this year.
Oh, yeah, I heard about them.
Do you know what I'm talking about, right? What is this?
Something about being light, and we're putting some music, something into it. Quite going to understand what it actually is yet.
Well, it's your revolution, isn't it?
Revolution, trying to figure out what we're going to be saying about it.
Yeah, it's every year.
I do one every year on the first of the year.
Yeah. New Year's Eve is like an occasion here on Uncle the Podcast. It has been from the beginning.
I have heard also I have 5 stars.
We do.
This is amazing to me. I didn't know it.
Yes.
I had a friend at work, and he said, you got 5 stars? I had to get it from him. Come with this, my boy over here didn't even tell me that. I didn't even know.
Well, you know what? Last week, maybe we'll get to the reviews here. We'll talk more about the revolution here in a moment.
Yeah.
For New Year's, but let's go with this now that we're on that.
Let's get on something else.
Last week, I had planned on reading the iTunes reviews to you. And
let's hear them now.
Yeah. What I can do is read all these reviews that customers have given us.
Very good idea. I think we better get to them.
And, Uncle, you will be pleased to know that on iTunes, they do literally call these customer reviews.
Customer reviews? What does that mean?
Well, it doesn't say listener reviews. It says we have 7 customer reviews.
Don't know what it means.
Well, that's your preferred terminology for the people who listen to the show. There's a customer.
Oh.
I just found that I found that very apropos, and I was pleased that iTunes did that seemingly for us. But anyway, I'm going to go through all these iTunes reviews, and I'm going to encourage other people to write up a review on iTunes if you have the time for the show. What do you say about that, Uncle?
That sounds interesting, because I might get over 5. I've heard that I'm beating you and old Chuck Ochelli. I'm over the top.
Making a contest out of this, of course.
Of course, with these 2.
So you think maybe we could go even beyond 5 stars and take it to 6, maybe?
Possibly.
Okay.
How many reviews does Uncle have, Aaron? Do we know the
quite
number?
A bit.
The number on iTunes is 7 customer reviews. So 7 people have taken the time to write a review. That's pretty good.
7 of them, he says. Because I didn't realize it myself until I had to find out my friend at work. Like I said to Chuck, he don't tell me what's going on. I go tell a guy at work, check my review, check my thing. And so he says, do you know you have 5? And I said, I didn't even know it. Honestly, I didn't even know it.
12 people have rated it 5 stars every time. So you've got 12 ratings, all 5-star ratings, and 7 written reviews, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So here we go.
For the record, though, because Uncle is literally beating me because I have 4.5 stars according to the last screen capture.
That's what I said.
TRR. What does Transresistor have? Does Transresistor have 5 stars?
It's 5 stars. I don't remember how many. It might actually have more than 12 on the star ratings, but I think I have maybe 6 reviews, whereas Uncle has 7. It's real close, the two shows. But they're both 5-star productions, I'm pleased to say.
Oh, see, now, and I had to loop you guys by about 5 times the amount of episodes to get 16 reviews. So I barely beat out the two of you together in reviews. I didn't see how many people had rated it by the stars because, Apple's giving me trouble lately. But that is pretty amazing, Uncle. A good achievement right there. Seems like everybody loves you.
I know they do. Yeah, remember, you guys, this is the show to listen to, the 8 o'clock show, not the 7 o'clock show, the 8 o'clock show, because I can give them a nice conversation talk. I have the abilities to talk in these mics much clearer, and people would understand what actually I'm talking about. You see?
Well, exactly.
That's my point.
Exactly. And as Aaron goes in, once again, the call-in number is 252-301-2255, 252-301-2255. And just for the listener who is listening and saying, well, they're about to go into a whole thing, maybe I should wait, I guarantee you Uncle will be more than happy to interrupt what is going on to take your calls. So there you go, guys.
Is that true, Uncle?
Go, Smith. It's your hour. Start speaking. I know you want to talk.
Yes,
Go
do
speak.
that.
That's the number to call.
If your name is Smith, we'd love to talk to you. And if your name
Smith.
isn't Smith, that's fine too. But let's read these reviews for now.
Get the reviews started.
This is our reviews from iTunes. This is the first one posted, written on May 25th, 2016. The title is It's Weird. It's by somebody called Yup. And this is the review. This is weird, and I like that. Keep the weird hitting my eardrums.
That's interesting.
What do you think, Uncle?
That's very interesting. I like this idea.
You like that one?
Yeah, what's next?
Fun little review there. Okay, the next one was from September 2nd, 2016. The title of the review is Awesome. It's by somebody called Ooh Hawkman. And the review is, Uncle is a riot. Really cracks me up. Keep it up, man.
That sounds good.
Like that one, too, huh?
Yeah.
The people seem to like this.
I know.
Okay, the next review, also from 2016, November 21st. Title is So Good. It's by The Carpeted Avenger of Caves. Interesting name there. The review goes as this. One of the most unique shows. That's it.
I know, unique show.
So we're unique here.
So I'm unique. I didn't know I was.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so we're going to keep them coming here. Fourth review is from May 4th, 2017.
Day after my birthday.
And there you go. And the title review is Yaman by Gray Possible.
Yaman sounds... the voice sounds familiar.
Yaman.
But I can't put the face to it, though.
Maybe this is coming from Jamaica.
That might be who it is. It's Jamaica.
They
it
say
is.
man
It's a
down
Jamaica voice.
Yaman.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's from Jamaica.
So here's
I got somebody from Jamaica.
Here's the review. They say, I love Aaron's work and am enjoying this curious twist on podcasting.
It's talking about you, though.
I don't know why they did that.
No, they're not talking about me. They're talking about you.
Why do you
You're
think
taking one for me?
Why?
I heard that.
Why would they have done such a thing?
Yeah, you don't. They come to me. I understand, but that was from you. That one's from you, from them Jamaican people.
Yaman.
Yeah, that's from you.
They like me down in Jamaica. What
They
can I
like
say?
you in Jamaica.
Yeah,
well, you got
that's
one
cool.
off of me.
Oh, okay, well, it's all right.
That's why you're 6.
But Uncle, it's really good though that they're saying this is different from what Aaron does. See, he's here, and people are going to know he's there because he's the co-host. But this is very different, and I think that's a positive thing because otherwise somebody might go, it's another one from Franz. I already know what that is. So it's a good thing that this guy says, listen, this is a unique twist here from what you get from Aaron usually. And what is that unique twist? Well, of course, it's you. So I see it as a positive, and it is a review for you. It's just that they were comparing it to what he does.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curious twist on podcasting is what they said.
That's a weird way to say it, though.
Yeah. They have a way with words, don't they?
Yeah.
Yaman.
Yaman.
Okay.
I know that guy's seen that before. Somebody said that.
Well, it's 5 stars. It goes without saying they're all 5 stars. You want to hear the next review here?
Okay, what's next?
We're in 2017 again, November 12th, 2017. This was written, titled "Aaron and John, Good Talk About Interesting Stuff."
Now that sounds interesting.
Yeah. Whoever this is TB in CT. So somebody TB in Connecticut, I guess.
Ooh.
So here's the review. Love the opening to the show. Warning! This show is like a friendly visit. They talk about all kinds of stuff. The Dollar Store beer segments are tastefully done. Give them a try.
Oh, at least that's being pushed. I gotta agree. The Dollar Store's beers are getting pushed. And I think now people are starting to realize to have a drink. Or two.
Have a drink on
I gotta
me.
have one of those. What's a pen? Pills.
You need to have a pill?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to be calm.
Okay. Got to cool off a
those
little.
kind of things.
Gotcha. Well, see, you can tell from that review it's somebody who definitely listens to the show because they
From
you know,
that. Just to talking about the beers. I mean, or the wines, or whatever we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even the wines.
We have a wine here that will crack open maybe a mint, but I think we need to finish these reviews up. I only have 2 more.
Yeah.
You ready for the next one? I think you're going to like this. This one is from November 20th, 2017, so right about this time a year ago, titled 100% Customer Satisfaction. And this is by The Red Lodge. Okay, here's the review.
Didn't we go
Mhm. Better than the Dollar Store beers it reviews, Uncle the Podcast is easily as high concept and well plotted as Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Ooh, the Fallen! Oh, yes, I remember that.
I know because I heard Uncle's exhaustive review of the movie, and it was positively Shakespearean.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
My only complaint is that if he could only record a slightly longer version of the review, it could have the same runtime as the movie. Then I could turn down the audio on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen and just listen to Uncle's explanation of what I'm watching. This is the first and last Uncle themed podcast you'll need.
I like that one. I don't know who said it. I would like to know the name of that person. I'd want to get that information off of him. I like that.
I think I know who this is, Uncle, that wrote this.
You do?
Pretty sure that was Winston Conrad that wrote that.
Oh,
one.
Winston! I'd have thought it would have been him.
Friend of the show, guest of the show.
Yeah, I remember him.
We'll have to persuade Winston to call in during the New Year's Revolution. Maybe we
call
can get him
in the New Year's Revolution, Winston. I have something to talk about that one.
We're going to have you as a guest for a minute on our special guest.
I'm sure we're going to get loads of guests. I'm hoping by the New Year's Revolution of what you are cooking up in the pot. I don't know what yet. To see what it's going to really talk about.
Uncle, I made a helmet for you for the show.
Helmet?
A special helmet.
Oh, I gotta see. Where is it?
It's a contraption that holds a phone camera. It's almost like a tripod, but you wear it on your head.
Tripod? Oh, boy.
These are the sorts of things we're doing for the revolution.
Oh. Well, I'll have it on when we talk.
Yeah.
Hey, it sounds like Meatballs. Remember that movie, Meatballs?
With Bill Murray?
Bill Murray?
Yeah.
I feel like him. In a little bit.
Okay.
The guy got put on the bed, swimming at the end. He's swimming in the water.
Yeah. Fine movie there. Everybody loves Bill Murray.
Yeah.
So here's the last review. This one came in June 9th this year, 2019. It's by someone... wait a minute. I'm trying to read this. It looks like... Oh, the title of the review is Ocelli. And the person who wrote it is Ocelli.
Chuck?
Probably. Let's see. I'm going to read it. I cannot tell you why, but this is funny. I think Chuck wrote that.
I still can't understand what it means. You caught me on that one, Chuck.
You stumped him.
Stumped me on that. didn't understand.
Thank you for the review.
Thank you for the beer, though.
What happened there is when I first took a serious listen to the podcast, I said to myself, I can't describe why this is funny. I can't explain, look, it's just really cleverly set up bits, and, there's certain there was nothing to it that I could explain except that it just is funny. And so I just put it out as plainly as possible, and that's what I decided to put down.
That's short and simple, right to the point, though. But I don't want straight to the point. You got the ones that go straight to the point.
And that's before I was producing the show, I think. Take a look at the date.
Yeah, June 9th, 2018. That wasn't that long ago either.
Yeah.
Nope.
Goes to show you how far we've come in a little
You started
time.
then?
Well,
You started then.
we were doing the podcast at that point, and then Chuck came on to become the live producer. I don't know. I don't remember what month that would have been, but it would have been probably shortly after he wrote this review.
Oh. Well, it's just that I needed someone to take the stuff off of him, my car sidekick here, to do so you got that to do that. And it seems to be working now much better.
It feels better having this stuff off of me.
Right. So he don't have to you have to do it. And on top of that, it took about a half hour just to get the things organized. To get started.
The knobs.
The knobs and all.
Now, Chuck is there with the knobs primarily.
Knobs
we have knobs here, but he has more knobs.
Well, it's not enough knobs that he has. I don't know, but you got less.
A lot of knobs going on in the show, but those are the iTunes reviews. Hey, you want to help out the show? You go to iTunes and write up a review yourself, and we'll read it on air at a later date.
Anytime you start doing that. So
that's right.
Okay.
And maybe you want to give us a review on the phone now. Call us, 252-301-2255. Review us on air.
Yeah, views on air. Open. The phones are open.
They're open wide up, like the Bombay doors are open, and we're going to...
Waiting on Chuck to throw me out one.
Yeah, if a caller comes, he will throw them right our way. Uncle, do you want to drink this dollar store wine?
Let's try this wine.
Something different this week. It's a wine. Here, do you want me to unwrap this? Because it's got a weird wrapper.
Right.
Here, I'll rip that off for you. This is a continuation of sorts.
Whoa.
We had... okay, so this is Chillin' White Wine Chardonnay. A few shows back, we had the red wine, which was, I forget what kind of red wine exactly, but it was a red wine version of the same brand. What is this? Describe the vessel here we're holding, Uncle.
It's something yellow. Top is yellow or greenish. The top, come up the top. I'm trying to...
It's a plastic wine
top.
glass, right?
Oh, I see it is.
Yeah, you screw off the top.
Screw off the top. There's a top thing that we open up, and it pops open.
You got that top thing in order there? It's a plastic. Uh-oh, you okay there? It's a plastic wine glass with a screw on top,
with a paper on top of the wine.
Yeah.
So just pop that corner up there.
So it's an interesting take on a wine glass. The red wine was really very good, actually.
Yeah, the red wine was good.
So now we're going to have this
We are having the test of this wine. And
this is their white wine Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. What?
Chillin'. Central Valley.
From where?
I think it's California.
Oh, yeah, it was from California. That's right.
No, wait, it's imported. Bottled in Modesto, California.
It's a bottle wine? Oh, no.
I don't know what the imported part is about then.
What's all this?
All kinds of confused on this. 13.8% alcohol by volume. This is wine, of course, so 13.8, so much higher than beer.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready, Uncle.
We're having a drink now.
Wine. We're drinking wine. Oh, wow. Should have got a nice cheese with this. Would have been good.
Yeah, could have a cheese.
Uncle, what do you think of this flavor?
This is better. They say the white wine isn't good as bad as the red wine, but wine is wine.
I like white wine.
Well, so it didn't make sense. But of course, Thanksgiving's coming. We're going to drink a lot of this stuff.
Which wine would be better to pair with a turkey dinner, a white or a red?
Red.
Red?
A red with eggnog and what is the other stuff?
Whiskey in the eggnog?
Oh, yeah. Whiskey in the eggnog. That would be tasting good.
Yeah.
Pass out.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Drink points. Whoa.
We might have to have some of them on Uncle's New Year's Revolution.
Well, might have that. But we're going to have to do on the Revolution series, I'm going to... First of all, what we're going to have to do, you have to go find at the dollar stores or wherever you can get the wine and drinks and bring them in.
Okay.
That's what first thing you have to do.
Okay.
Before the New Year's start.
All right.
And then we'll go from there.
You know that Bumwine Bob is supposed to drop in on us that evening.
Bob, and get him to know what his new one of drinks have been. Actually, I have been cutting off of his just to realize what I've been bouncing and forth on. He's gone. My phone has been hot on pumping up the juice on mine. And that sucker is really getting hot.
Yeah, it does that, doesn't it?
All of a sudden, and I just can't have, it's got to be off low until I'm ready to listen to these things.
Yeah.
I know.
I
can't watch them at work. It's not worth it.
No, NSFW.
Just have it for my tag for my for the train ticket.
Hashtag NSFW.
And the rest of it, just have it down low. Have it sound.
Keep it low. Keep it low.
I mean, that's a way to save the
Listen to Uncle the broadcast in the privacy of your own home or maybe your car, not at the workplace.
No. That's what, what's his name? I told what's his name. Just don't listen to it at work.
Even though we don't curse.
In fact, he said he will listen to it tonight.
Oh, really? Live?
Live. Not this one, but the others.
Who is this? Who's listening? What's his name? This is your coworker?
My boss's son.
Your boss's son.
I can't remember his name.
Okay.
But
he's going to be listening.
We listened to the old ones. I told him, take a listen.
Okay.
And so he said he will when he goes home, when he's not in the work.
All right. Well, let's say right now, son of Uncle's boss, if you're listening again, call in. If you're not calling in tonight, we understand. But the show is Friday nights at 8 o'clock here on the West Coast. Here in California, we start at 8 o'clock. So call us at 252-301-2255 any given Friday. And call in. We'll talk to you, and it'd be great to have you. I'd love to talk to you on air. Yeah. That goes for anybody listening, but definitely
anybody else listening, that's the number to call.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering if you guys might know somebody from Vallejo or something. I believe that's the pronunciation, California, who I know is listening on the stream now.
He's on the screen?
Vallejo?
Yeah.
Pull him through. Let's see what he has to say.
I honestly don't remember where Vallejo is exactly.
Let's have him talk. We'll have somebody talking.
Well, they're not calling in. I just know they're listening.
Oh, they're listening.
Chuck is imploring them to call.
Yeah.
All right. You need to call.
Vallejo, call us.
Vallejo, call in.
252-301-2255.
See how I do it?
Uncle is giving the pushing motion as he says this.
That's what you have to do. Your show, you have to.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, you got to be taking notes. Get your notepad out.
This is useful for me because I actually learned what I'm supposed to do for once.
Cash, right. Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact.
No.
Uncle, I'm very excited.
We're drinking all this wine. Should we have a rating?
Oh, yeah. You know what?
I forgot about the rating.
We've been drinking it so much that we forgot we have to give it a rating.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it does that to you at 13.8% alcohol by volume.
Boy, I forgot what I'm doing here.
You want me to start with my number, Uncle?
Go ahead. I always give the guest first.
Here we rate our drinks, our dollar store beers, in this case dollar store wine, on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to rate this an 8 because it is actually a good wine. It's like a decent tasting good wine. and it comes in a convenient package, albeit maybe a bit wasteful, but it is convenient and it's interesting and weird. So I give it an 8.
Between 8, 7.
Yeah. Where does it come in on the scale from 1 to 10 for you, Uncle?
I got 2 number problems. This is unusual for me because I got 2 numbers that I can't figure it out yet.
Whoa.
It's very tough to know.
Okay. Is this like algebra or something?
Algebra. I'm trying to figure out the number for this wine.
Okay.
Beer. I keep thinking freaking beer all the time. But this wine, I'm going under a 7.
Really?
I was looking at 9, but
so it's not that great.
It's not that great to honor, but I have to give it a 7.
Why do you have to do that?
Because I don't have to push to get to the 9. I'm bouncing, but you gave it an 8. It's not bad for you.
Yeah. It's not a bad drink. Not a bad drink.
I have to give it a 7.
7 and 8.
What do you got? Chuck, what does your drink say?
Oh, Chuck, you don't happen to be drinking anything, do you?
You have a drink there?
Oh, not tonight. Not tonight. Sorry.
Gosh. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I like to have customers.
That shows you Chuck's level of professionalism, Uncle.
Yeah, I guess you don't drink much.
He's staying sober. He's got a job to do there.
That's true. I forgot about it.
See, we're the talent, so we get to kind of like get a little bit crazy. It's expected of us.
He's not driving either, though.
I hope not. No.
When you're driving, you'll have to pull him over to the side, please. Doesn't a breath test? Duh, that wouldn't work.
I will not be driving tonight either. People, this is good point to put in a PSA. People, do not drink and drive. Drink responsibly.
Drink and drive. This is only we drink this stuff only at this time on my broadcast.
Yes.
But we will not go out on the road.
No.
For actually even New Year.
Yes.
We will not go out on the road. We'll just do it out here talking about the drink.
Correct.
So that's all I'm going to do.
And we ask you please to do the same.
Yeah, do the same.
Be responsible.
And if you guys even want to come and talk to me, I'm welcome to have answers.
Yeah.
But we will have on the New Year's Revolution, I believe it's going to be a good one because he's got a set up pretty good one. I still can't figure what it is. I'm trying to guess it by myself.
We've got lots of ideas bouncing around here, Uncle.
Some ideas. My sidekick over here has my different ideas. It's probably interesting to know, but I don't want to know yet, of course, until the New Year's. So.
Oh, it's going to be good. We might have to coordinate a couple things, Uncle, but I'll let you know. We'll do any needed rehearsing before the fact that we're ready, if that's what it's going to take.
Well.
But yeah, listeners are encouraged highly to be a part of the revolution that New Year's Eve. Please call in and have fun with us. Watch us streaming. Be a part of the show. We want you to be a part of the show.
And I know one guy that will be listening.
Who?
The one that did the one show about the falling.
Ah.
I know
Winston.
for a fact Wilson will be calling. I know he will. He's one of my oldest wrestlers.
He is.
And I know he would call.
Listeners need to note, though, that that'll be live on a Monday night starting on the East Coast for sure, as opposed to Friday because the 31st is a Monday.
Oh, it is?
Wow, that's painful.
I gotta push my day over then.
Well, it is what it is, Uncle. I mean, New Year's.
In a case like this, I'll do an extra Monday. Because it falls on a Monday. I'll do it on a Monday because of that reason.
Hey, if that's when the revolution happens.
The revolution is whenever it falls on. Actually, that will be the only time I will do it for wherever it falls on, like my kick man said here, I'll push it to a Monday then. It's how it falls.
Yeah. It's all right. I mean,
understandable.
I'm guessing I'll probably have to wake up early in the morning to go to work the next day, but I don't care.
Work next day?
Probably. But that's all right. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I'm right behind you.
As long as I have the time that evening to record the show, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's going to be, is it a long one or is it a short one? Up to you, because you're doing it. I don't know how long it's going to be.
Chuck and I were discussing this too, and we thought that we might have to make it like a 4-hour long show.
Well, that's a long show. That's got to be a long show then.
You think you can do that?
Well, it can do that. It's just how long can you stay up?
Well,
I
hope I can stay up at least till midnight.
You're up to at least midnight. That will end at. I'm going to put a limit on this. That's a good point.
Okay.
On midnight, it ends. But what we can start it early enough to get it going, and up to midnight it will end.
Uncle turns into a pumpkin.
We
then
don't have on New Year's.
You know what I thought, Uncle?
I thought we don't have work on Mondays, do we? Come to think of it, this
Monday, Tuesday.
Well, this is. I gotta find out. We might be off on Monday.
Well, let's not worry about that too much.
Well, no,
we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Because we can pass out. And,
you know what my thought
for the
was,
next
Uncle?
day. What's that?
I thought that if you started at, I guess it would be 9 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah.
If we started a little before 9 p.m., then literally it would be the New Year here on the East Coast a couple of minutes later. If we started just a few minutes before the New Year, you could ring in the New Year with each time zone, and then after midnight over there, a few minutes after midnight, after you say Happy New Year to everybody, that's the end of the show. So it's just slightly more than 3 hours. And we can also play some things. Obviously there's breaks and things we could put in there and whatever. But
we could do that then.
That was my thought.
Well, that's a very good idea, Chucky. That would be a very good idea. I was trying to figure out the same what you were saying. That would be a good idea because started at 9 for me, so that would be for you. Your show.
We could even start at 8
for your show.
There is going to be no my show. It's just going to be the Uncle show that night. It's going to be a special.
It's going to be my show.
It's going to be a special presentation. You see?
Yeah, a special Uncle only night.
Oh, so then you're off of it for the week.
Well, I mean, we'll probably do a show on Friday, and then
1 hour.
That will be on Monday. So just like 3 days later.
Oh, you can do yours on Friday. How's this? You do yours on Friday.
Oh, maybe I'll do a 2-hour show.
And then I do mine on Monday.
Or actually, we should do the regular thing on Friday where I do an hour, and then we do an hour of Uncle show, but the hour that Friday can be like a primer to get people all psyched up for the revolution that's going to come in 3 days.
Yeah, that might be a better.
It can be like a pep rally.
Maybe we can do that if you want. How's that sound, Chuck?
Sounds good to me because the way that with the 3 hours there, you could say no matter what time zone you're listening to in America, you can ring in the New Year with Uncle.
Yeah. Because my big one will be the next day on a Monday. Will be my original time that I do it. Because they all know. All my audience people know. I do this for the New Year's Revolution on my talk shows.
Yeah.
I do this.
This will be the 3rd year.
My 3rd year. They all know that. Mm-hmm. So whoever the ones that know me and listen to me, they know it's going to come. You know what I mean?
They see it coming a mile away.
They know it's coming because it's just that he can set it up for me, of course, to figure what I'm supposed to say. My card kick man over here to know what the heck I'm talking about. So it would be something like that.
Yeah, it's funny. New Year's is almost like an anniversary for the show because
That actually is for mine.
3 years ago, we started recording the podcast right around New Year's time.
Wasn't it the first time we made one?
Yeah, well, we recorded like 13 episodes before we even released them. We recorded a bunch, and then I just kind of released them all at once. But we started right around New Year's 3 years ago.
Yes. So.
And we did these little bits for that last year as well. We just did a recording of us celebrating on New Year's, and we integrated that as part of the show. We played the clip on the show.
Right. So I won't mind if we do clips. Now, you could do your clips. I'm not smart. You could do your clips on the show, being it's a New Year's show. But I wouldn't mind that. Keep doing that way. We can keep doing that kind of stuff because I believe that's where I started all of this.
Yeah.
It started then. Because I said that to myself. My new revolution is going to be doing a long talk of the new revolution, of the new year.
Yeah, this is taking the same idea and going a bit further with it.
Yeah.
Because we streamed, or what we did last year was we made, I think, an Instagram story. I took a bunch of videos.
Instagram story.
It came out really good.
With what's his name? You know what's his name?
Watching the show, right?
Watching the show. We were on the television. We actually was watching it too. Television. We were in. I don't know how we get all the stuff down there, though. I forget how we did that.
Well,
we had it all down there, and we were talking to what's his name, Countdown, and we were on the Countdown.
Ryan Seaquest.
Seaquest. We're talking to Seaquest. I'm listening to Seaquest, and of course, his wife got into the act because of all this going on, and that's actually how we started.
That's what every year has been. It's just us sitting on the couch watching Ryan Seaquest.
Yeah, that was what it actually was.
And basically, we're running with that idea for this one. We're just going to be sitting in the living room watching Ryan Seaquest on TV.
Right.
But the show revolves around that. That's just the center, us watching the New Year's show by Ryan Seaquest, but built up around that is our own show.
Right. But I can add things into it.
Well, we can put commentary over the wonderful entertainment of Ryan Seaquest,
commentary, anything you want to talk about. If everybody wants to talk, call in for it, and I can get into that with of the countdown. It's about celebrating New Year's the way it was meant to be spent. That's what I was thinking. That's the words I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're meant to sit there and watch New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Well, Rockin' Eve. You ever heard of anybody going to bed earlier than 12 o'clock? Unless they're passed out. That's the only option.
That's the only excuse. If you've drank so much at that point, you just pass out.
Right.
That's okay. Because then that's a way to be responsible drinking. You just pass out, then you're forced to sleep there on the spot until you wake up and you're sober then.
Yeah, you don't know.
I like
pass
that.
Out on the even you'd be sitting there watching and you pass out on the couch and say, well, where's the bed? I was sitting there with you last night. You know how that happened.
Yeah.
It's like business. What's that called?
Business.
Riddler's Business. What the heck's that show?
Risky Business?
Risky Business. Or
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise and the other guy party something with a bunch of people and strippers.
Oh, in the movie.
In the movie, I was talking. That was me. It'd be something like that.
Well, the funny thing to me about New Year's is it has this connotation of being this party time. It's always like, oh, it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna do this thing on New Year's. And for me, it's just always seemed like such a letdown. Where even if there's a party, it's just a bunch of people sitting around watching New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Well, what else is there to talk about? I mean, if you're talking about the New Year's revolution and you're trying to get something out of it, people would understand, oh, we forgot to do a revolution. What is a revolution? People might not even know the new revolution would be.
Oh, that can be a bit on the show is we'll reveal our personal revolutions for the new year.
Right. That's what I mean for even customers. I mean, if
Uncle, anybody who calls into the show or any guest we have on, we'll have to ask them, what is your revolution for 2019?
Do you mean resolution?
Well, yeah.
That's
okay,
it.
no, I was just curious because I'm sitting there and I'm going, wait a minute. Okay, revolution could mean a lot of things. I mean, the resolution could be a revolution too.
This wine is getting to me, my head.
No, it's cool. I just want to make sure.
It's just that I'm trying to get what I'm trying to say.
Well, listen, Uncle, one of your jobs on the show will be to ask what the person's resolution for 2019 is going to be.
That's all?
Can you do that?
I can say that to the person.
Yeah,
that's if they don't mind knowing what they want to know.
That's one of the things. That's one of the things you have to remember on the show is to ask everybody who's a guest or who's a caller to ask them what their resolution is going to be.
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay,
but we can't have. I'm sitting here with the wine. I hope we don't have much drinking.
Well,
to get you know how I get with the drinking.
My guess is there's going to be some drinking involved.
I know there's going to be drinking, but the point is, let me get to the talking before I get to the drinking.
Uncle, how do you think Dick Clark did it?
I've always wondered.
You think he was sober?
Oh no. But he was in the cold. But listen, this was in New York, and this was snowing down and cold, under degrees, 1 degrees low. Now, listen, how do you expect to talk to something like this and it's freezing cold, drinking whatever he's drinking,
a whiskey,
and whatever it is
that keeps you warm,
and he's sitting there and being cold and talking about all this stuff? It's crazy. That guy was crazy. I'm telling you,
he was definitely drinking.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. This is how you make entertainment.
Well, yeah.
On New Year's Eve, the show is going to be a tribute to New Year's Eve, as well as just being a New Year's Eve show. It's going to be a lot of things, I think. I'm really looking forward to this, Uncle. We're going to have a lot of fun.
I miss that fellow talking to do it, the original guy.
Yeah, well, there you go. Is Dick Clark better than Ryan Seaquest?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to putting the things together. I can't figure it out yet.
That's been a running theme on our show for the past 3 years here.
Yeah.
We've been continuously trying to figure out which is better.
Which is better, him or that guy?
Yeah, Dick Clark or Seaquest.
Seaquest, but I don't know.
We'll see if we can figure out this year.
Yeah.
We'll have to pay attention real close to see what Seaquest does.
The only thing is, how are we going to get this stuff down the stairs?
Yeah, well, we'll have everything down there. I was debating about having this up in the loft where we have a TV, but I think we're going to do that too. I think we're going to have to go downstairs because my parents will actually be in town, and the loft I think is going to be their bedroom.
Oh, that's true. I forgot they were coming.
So we're going to take all this recording equipment downstairs.
I forgot they were coming. Actually, I forgot about them.
Maybe we can persuade them to be guests on the Revolution.
Yeah, we could. I forgot all about them. Mm-hmm. I really was getting this exciting. I forgot they were going to be here.
Uncle, this is going to be an event.
This might be. Oh, also your brother and, what's her name?
Oh, yeah. My sister-in-law. Donna, yeah.
Donna's coming. Oh, they might. As a matter of fact, let's get ready to put 2 more of these on.
2 more?
Just in case.
What?
2 more of these on.
Oh yeah, we'll have. Yeah, I know. We're gonna need at least 4 microphones. Yes.
Yeah, we'll add this one. We gotta make sure they work.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, we get.
This is. I might get at least. Well, we're gonna have at least. We're gonna have a couple cameras involved in this too. We're gonna get cameras involved.
How do we get cameras in here?
Well, I have video cameras.
Oh, that's true.
Just a question of which ones and how and all that. There's lots of different options here. You see, I'm working on all these technical details here.
Well, I sure can use this week off for work these days.
You're off this week?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Up until the 26th.
Wow.
When are you off?
Well, I'm off on Thanksgiving, but then it's back to work the next day after that.
You have to work on Monday, Tuesday?
Well, Thanksgiving is Thursday, right. And then Black Friday is the day after. I work then.
Oh.
No shopping for me. What a boo-hoo.
I wanted to look for some sneakers.
Oh, you're looking for those Black Friday deal sneakers?
I'm trying to look for sneakers. She's saying she has a few of these ones. Old ones that she has. I don't know which ones. She hasn't picked them out yet. I don't know if she wants to,
And what sort of sneakers do you like to wear?
Something higher.
High tops.
Yeah, try some high tops.
Okay, a pair of high tops. I like those.
Well, I'm trying to get some high tops. I have at least one pair, because I took ones when you had. I took them out. I got rid of those. I wanted something. She's young. I needed some sneakers, so I don't know.
You need a new pair. I feel like you have a lot of pairs, but they're all old, and you need like a new pair.
I have the nuns one she gets from work, but I don't like the ones that strap across. I like the ones with ties.
Oh, you don't like the Velcro ones?
No.
You want to be able to tie the laces?
Right.
Yeah. That sounds good. Oh, my gosh. Uncle.
What do we got going?
We got a 5-star show going.
A 5-star show? Nobody's called yet in there, Chuck?
Well, live shows, live callers, it's not easy. I keep trying to persuade people on these. We have to persuade them to remember to call in on Friday nights.
I told the guy today, I said I have my show tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll show you, give you the numbers, and call in. but he hasn't yet. And he's going to tell me what I eat. This Smith guy.
When he calls, he'll tell you what you eat?
He'll tell you what I'm eating.
Oh.
Healthy.
Oh, like he's
the one that gave me the turkey or whatever it was.
Oh, did he give you your chicken today?
Chicken today.
What did you eat today?
Chicken with gravy, smooth stuff. It was a chicken that it was smooth and it wasn't tough.
It was a nice smooth chicken.
Right.
Went down
That's
smooth.
how you can cut it right off from the bone.
Oh.
The way he made it. But I gave him the number of the car, and I don't hear from him yet. Wait till I talk to him when I get back.
I have some questions about that chicken that I feel like I could ask him.
Yeah, you can ask him.
Was it cooked in a crock pot?
No. Actually, the stop stove wasn't on, so I don't know what he cooked it on. Tell you the truth, that's a good point, because I don't know what he's cooked it in.
Was it smoked, maybe, or slow roasted?
Might have been slow roasted.
Maybe even broasted. Have you ever had a broasted chicken, Uncle?
Roasted chicken?
Yeah.
Roasted?
Broasted with a B. Broasted.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
But I'm getting excited for the turkey.
The turkey.
I like the boiled things cooking. Yeah, at least we'll eat something that tastes different.
Yeah, this is like the Thanksgiving special today, because this is going to be the last episode before Thanksgiving comes.
We have this. Let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Okay,
well,
talk about it.
since nobody's on the call, nobody on the phone on this end.
Talk about it.
We got this toaster.
Fryer.
This fryer. We're going to throw the turkey into the fryer. Burnt the turkey. I'm telling you, it's delicious. You ever had a delicious turkey? Burnt turkey. What are you cracking up over there? And he's getting cracking up, sidekick over here. So, and we put it in the fire, and we'll burn. And boy, that would taste delicious. I really like the burnt turkey. For some reason, it even beats out the ham. Let me tell you, it beats out the ham. Trying to eat this burnt turkey that we're going to have.
Fried turkey better than ham, is what you're saying.
Right, it even tastes better than regular turkey.
We're going to burn it.
How does it taste to you?
Well, good.
Coming here talking, laughing on the side over here.
A fried turkey is good. It tastes good. And
of course, you put the thing in the machine. Actually, you know who taught us this?
Who taught?
Not you.
Nope.
It was Joey that started the deal.
You're talking about injecting
the turkey into the turkey. And man, that's delicious.
I think we should try to fry a turducken.
What's that?
I think it's a turkey, a chicken, and a duck all stuffed in one another.
Are we going to buy one?
I don't know. Why don't we try to fry one?
Well, the stores are down here. I got the thing going to be for the 4th Thanksgiving, so we have it open. So let's go buy one.
See, I like the old-fashioned roasting of a turkey, and I love roasting chickens too, whole chickens. I love doing that.
Let's go buy one.
I do a pretty good job of that, I guess.
Let's go buy one. Well, I eat some more food.
So you want a roasted chicken and a roasted turkey and a fried turkey?
Yeah.
It's possible, but that would be a bit much, I think.
Well, it's too much. We'll have a lot of leftovers.
We'll just do the fried thing. Everybody seems to want the fried thing these days, so we'll give the people what they want.
Oh, maybe we can have it for Christmas.
Oh, you're talking about a roaster?
A roaster. Hey, you want to have that? Since we'll have to talk about something.
Uncle, did you ever eat at Kenny Rogers Roasters?
No, I would like to find that place.
Yeah, it was an old restaurant. I guess, obviously, Kenny Rogers had some hand in it because his name was on it. But
yeah. Definitely had something to do with it.
I never ate there myself.
You haven't?
No, but I'd like to have some roasted chicken from there if they have it.
Where's it located? You
There was one in Carlisle near my where I lived in Pennsylvania. I remember there was one across from the mall, and
Not anywhere in the West Coast.
in the West Coast, it's called Kenny Loggins Roasters.
Well, it's going to be the same. It wouldn't be the same name, but it's the same tasting food.
Yeah,
That's more like
you take a highway to the danger zone and you roast up your chicken.
Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Matter of fact, when is that movie coming out? Next year.
Yeah. We'll watch it. Don't worry. Uncle, this is the end of the show.
End of the show. And
Yep.
no company's talking.
Do you want to shout out to anybody before we leave?
All right, crazy people. Then call in. You missed a good show. That's a shout out to you all. That's all I can
I like
say.
that. That's good. Okay, that's a great way to end. And we'll
That's all I can say about the shout outs.
visit our website, unclethepodcast.com. You can find the feed there. It's on iTunes, Stitcher Radio. We're on Spotify, Uncle.
Wonderful. What's that?
Well, it's wonderful. And we're also on iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio? Is that new?
It's the best thing ever.
So we're moving up in the world.
And we're also on
Gonna get it.
Instagram
But we know that.
and Twitter
We know that.
at Uncle Podcast.
We know that.
People should follow those.
Yeah.
We're planning on using Instagram to live stream part of Uncle's Revolution on New Year's Eve. So follow Instagram to watch the live version on there.
Oh, is that going to be shown?
It will be on our.
faces of both of us?
I'm thinking
on
the
this?
Uncle Helmet Cam is going to be the Instagram feed.
I got to see what this looks
So
like.
if you want to see the Uncle Handy Cam, head cam in action, you're going to want to subscribe to our Instagram page. At
Go
Uncle
to the
Podcast.
Independence page, and you'll see us in the New Year's Revolution. You better start listening to you people at work. You better start listening.
do
That's
it.
all I can tell you.
Yeah, this is Uncle the Podcast.
Not at work, though. At home or wherever.
NSFW.
SSW BS. Bye.
Okay, we'll see you next time, everybody.
See you later. Next time. Bye-bye. I have to say my bye-bye first. Come that music on.